Hello, good afternoon. And good afternoon. I hope so be good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy weekend to all of us. Happy Saturday. I hope that everybody is well. Yeah, maybe yes, our video. This is just a quick one. Quick one. I have to be out maximum. Let's make it maximum 15 minutes. Now your our video. It's please share. Just share. I have a message for the President of Ghana, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I just want to draw the President's attention to something and bring a few things to his attention, really. So just share the video for me. Let's get the message out there. And yeah, if anybody is friends with anyone at Jubilee House, tag them. From Eugene Ahin to Francis Asenso Boache to Cole Esuman, to anybody and everybody who works at Jubilee House. In fact, let's tag the information minister, Kojo Oponkroma. I'm going to tag him myself. Keep sharing the video and give me a few minutes. Let me tag some of these people at Jubilee House, and then we can start talking. Yeah, so please share the video. Please share the video for me. We have to bring the president's attention to something, because the president is upset that our former president, John Dramani Mahama, has made some comments about the Akyem people. And President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is very upset about it. He's upset to the extent that he's called in, I believe it's the Peace Council, and he's made some complaints to them. But we need to bring the president's attention to a few things. So tag everybody. Tag Chairman Woon to me. If anybody knows Chairman Woon to me, tag Chairman Woon to me. Tag Woon to me TV. Tag John Buedu. Tag Asamoah Boabeng. Tag everybody. Anybody and everybody who needs to hear this, tag them. And let's have this conversation. Why? Mama me aso me ame tagging kakra me tumi aye na fe yento ankomo so. But good afternoon and happy weekend to obi bia waba video isu bia. Mesremo, I will have to mix the tree with the English. In fact, enen kran kura kakra beba me video no. Me den kran kura kakra be frem. Me ti aigbe kura ka me di aigbe be frem, because enkomo we've been talking about this thing for a very long time. It seems as if finally the president has heard us, or is beginning to hear us, and is beginning to see our point of view. But I think, Mr. President, I think you have left it a bit too late. You know, me person me train or man penny, me train nadrin e de baso. And to mon share video no, obi abasu bia me hu mon share video no na yenko na yenni nkomo. Mon share video no na yenni nkomo wo ho. I was say it me train ye man penny, ye train nadrin e de ba 1 or 2 binomoso. Nti yeguso aye kase ya said ya make no o share video na mame no men so me tag e was me tag 1 or 2. Nti we obi a wonim ne bia wo so tag mon tag Woon to me TV, mon tag Chairman Woon to me nankasa obi wone number ka kire ne se ne nua ba Marie me ye video nti omra no metie asem. Mommy yen tagi Francis Asenso Boache, mommy yen tagi Eugene Ahin, yen tagi Kowe Suman, obia oye juma wo Jubilee House bia, ye nim wo mu bia, yen tagi wo mu nyina, na yen fan krama wo mu, na wo mu fama President Akufo-Addo mayin. Me dem se video o mampani ne nsabeka obetie, na ebeboa ye nyina. Because this thing is about fairness. Eye fairness, ehun komo ene ye ba bedi. Enti me go so tagi, me sra mo so mon tagi mame. Me go so tag enti Eugene Ahin ma tag Kojo Oponkroma Minister of Information tag me nua bema Kojo Oponkroma hwan bio me yen tag no tag Francis Asenso Boache yen tag no yen tag hwan bio Kowe Suman yen tag Kowe Suman Suman. Aha. Yen tagi government spokespeople no ebine hwan yen tagi Woon to me TV. Mom yen tagi Woon to me TV. Yen tagi Woon to me TV. Woon to me TV. Aha. Mommy and tagging net 2 GH. And tagging net 2. Because finally, President Akufo-Addo akasa. President akasa ba me pese me twe president adwen eba bibi so ewa ha enti na me yes a video yi. Enti me be tag net 2 TV so net 2 TV GH. Mommy and tag Honorable Esla Owusu. And tag no. And tag Honorable Esla Owusu, ya tag Honorable so why be me the tag drop the names. Ne yan sha se and tag wo mo. And tag wo mo nyina. Dia me man kai no mo tag no comment box no. Aha. Mon tag no comment box no na yenko. President akasa. President Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. Omampeni, His Excellency, President of the Republic of Ghana. Good afternoon to you. Yawa wofa se Marie and wakwa buedu. Ena maso camera erie am pese meni wudi enkomo kakra. President, wonim say meya na meba betena ha na meka nokre achrew. Because say nipa ni bebre no na ewa MPP no mo no mpanimfo ni bebre no omampani womo nheda enka nokre no enkyrew. Dudu na enoma ekoso Mr. President. Enoma koso social media so titru enoma koso Mr. President. Ghana for ya kasa ya bowding ya frausa Mr. President ase na wonte yenka. Ya frausa Mr. President ase na ye frawa na wonte yenka. Enti ya sorry na na pay a ye sha se hu videos se wakasa afa insults in politics hono nyame enim nokure ni mani agye pa mani agye Mr. President aye mani gye so wakasa wa free peace council for ene wo makasa me ba bebo video no e magana fo a etie me ye nyina ya ka bom na ya to nkrai na ye de ama president na Adodankwa Akufo-Addo me madwen kire e na me ba be kire na comment box no mesre say ye man pani ho asem na ye ke ma obiare ni atem e wo platform yi so comment bia be ya atem didie bia no me delete comment na onipa akro no so me block you because we have to show respect to our leaders, to the President of the Republic, President Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. President eni die mu a obuo ekwan so respectfully na me ne obabedi saa enkomo yi. Mr. President, ene me hwe wo video no me ne wa anya adwen. Me ne wa anya adwen wo kwan bi so. But upon second thought, me sam hwe video no. Now me say no, President has a point. But President has left it a bit too late. A bit too late. Neno na mpesa me twe wa adwen ba so. Aya Oforiata, hi, thanks for joining. Eno na me pesa me twe wa adwen ba so, Mr. President. So you've left it a bit too late. Because we've been talking about insults in politics, President, for a very long time. Mr. President, you'll be surprised that some of the family members themselves come on social media and they insult. They insult some of the family members who bear the last name Oforiata. They come and they insult. Some have come on Facebook, Mr. President, and they have insulted me. Because na me chere madwen on democracy. Mr. President, enen komo ne yedi. Enen komo ne yedi. Some of the family members who bear the name of Oforiata, they have come on social media and they have insulted. Enti ene me mresha to me babe bo video no Mr. President and me adofo if it means that I have to get up because my husband be live video enti e bia e was me sorry na yatoa video me kokotena abonten na yatoa so but mama me fa video yi enchre very quickly ene ye sorry ye video a ebeto abonten ni
feature of Ghanaian public life, which is but sometimes we would hope that when things come out, people would comment on that. The comment made by my opponent, Akyem Sakawa people. I've not heard any public figure in this country, independent, yourselves or anybody, comment on it. It's completely unacceptable. If I was to get up to make a comment about Northerners or Gunjas, you can imagine the uproar there will be in the country. Presidential candidate, a former president of Ghana, you can call a group of Ghanaians Sakawa people, and it involves the group for which the sitting president comes, and that comment goes without, that statement goes without comment. And at the same time, we hear these statements. Let's
Ariana
try
Bonti.
and bring the politics of insults to an end, etc., etc. Occasions are given where specific comments can be made. Nothing happens. And then it's lost. It's lost in the generalities. We need to focus on this matter in an even-handed way. I get the impression that because of the unfortunate, in some ways, authoritarian origins of our state in its area, where it was considered dangerous to criticize government, the pendulum has now swung the other way, where government is the only group you can criticize. If you criticize government, no matter what you say, is legitimate.
Mr. President, wakasama meniaji. The pendulum has swung the other way, and people are criticizing government. And now it is painful. It is hurtful, because the tribe that you come from have been called Sakawa. Mr. President, number one, there's no difference between the word Sakawa and the word mafia. When some of the Akyems have prided themselves in being called Akyem Mafia, way back from Pawilinum, a time, it was not addressed. It was not addressed. When your government came into power and people started addressing some of the members in your government, and including yourself as Akyem Mafia, it was not nipped in the bud. Mr. President, so respectfully, in modern day language, Sakawa and Mafia, they are the same thing. So be a Sakawa or your Mafia, be a Mafia or your Sakawa. Some of the youth call it Yahoo. Nina ya de corona, Mr. President. Enti se nanka ye mesoso Sakawa so dia, nanke ni seke yesoso Mafia no, ke yesoso ehon so. But na ye fre ebinom Mafia no, ema wo mutirimu ye wo mo de, ema wo mo ye arrogant. Chebi Mafia for the eba no, profo kokoti, yeah, omo ne eba no, yeah, you know. Some of whom I around you. Nobody said nothing. When comments like all die be die came, we said it was wrong. It was not condemned. There were no apologies. When boot for boot came, we said it was wrong. There were no apologies rendered because we were being taken for granted as Ghanaians. Some of us sat here in the diaspora and we kept telling you, all of you, our leaders, that it was wrong. We were disregarded. Mr. President, in recent weeks, a few weeks ago, couple of weeks, months ago, maybe 2 months ago, a woman, a stateswoman, was announced as running mate of the opposition leader, President John Dramani Mahama. When this woman was announced as the first woman in Ghana to take the highest form of office, executive office, by name Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyem, she was mocked. her name was dragged in the mud by senior members of your political party, Mr. President. Nobody said nothing. We talked. We were angry. We cried for you, Mr. President. Every one of us was crying for you. We were calling upon you to pull your people up and say to them that what they did to Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman was wrong. We never heard from you, Mr. President. I am going to play a video by one of such who dragged Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman's name down the mud. If anybody would have dragged that woman's name, it shouldn't have been him, because intellectually, he is nowhere near Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman's level of intellect or level of intelligence. Yet he felt the need to drag the woman's name down the mud and call Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman a witch. Me ba bebo achiro. Me need the witch video, no, but me wa another video of comments that he made. Me bebo achiro, Mr. President. Because ye mo be so frail, but ya ante wonka. Me ba bebo achiro se ya. Etie for Mr. Momon share video ne mame. Ewe hifa. Me ba.
Fama bebre jira hose na ode fa pictures bebre o fa pictures bebre na o se ma me no ankasa in future from top ode ready to me na sa bra be sin na ase ene ne ntade o se ebe ye you know utimu se ma me na ankasa no o you be o ye disappointed about herself, the family and Ghanaians and the woman as well. Ma me no ankasa.
Mr. President, Chairman won to me. Edi Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman atem. Enyo ononkwa. John Buedu. Edi mame natem essay. Se Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman enambuko mumpoa. Sebe. Obi akore ni hobe ne baabai. Aji se kaya yofu. Odi kaya yofu so korate. Mr. President ya ante wonka. E wase me di me video ne berie ye. Not to. Anya sa so me sorry akwa abonten na matoa so. My husband baba any video. Mr. President, ya anti wonko. Scenarios no edoso. KT Hammond nansen ya. Edi na nibri be gu ye nuanom Voltarians of so. Eno so mi kura video no wa ha Mr. President. Eno so ya anti wonka. En someone de edoso. Ya frau, afrau. Ye anti wonka Mr. President. Meme ya wofa ase ena meka asemi enya nchenchen ti meme ne me wofa ena me ne me wofa edi nkomo. Mr. President, ye sufre wa ya ante wonka ti enne ye te se wa fre asofo ne se achemfo je am afre wo sakawa no me feel say na nya asofo no mpo ne wo saka wo fre wo mo ne wasaka wudi nkan frɛ MPP mpanimfoɔ because Professor Nana Jane asemu yi bayi Mr. Freddie Blay obe defende Boabia, everybody defended it. Emani bine wa MPP num honorable Esla owusu num nyina ebe defende atemudidi no. Mr. President, ene nansa yete ha na hawa kumsin ekotwe tuo. Se wono ana twi ye se obi na ekotwe tuo no ene waje nipa ne mfum so na fa. Mr. President, hawa kumsin ekotwe tuo. Mr. President, ya ante wa no wa asem we hu. Enti media me feel say seka MPP fo mom na wo frɛ wo mo a anka ye ne wo be ya adwene. Ka ye be wo say, hey, Mr. President, ani abre wa frame people mpanifo wa tele wo off. But asofo na wo so wo meka nkire ye say asem ba obi anka. Mr. President, asem de ba ye kan. Ya kan. But ye frɛ wa wonte. Ye frɛ wa wonte. So wote so kura Mr. President wote a wonfie yen. Enti asofo ne pa de Mr. President, omo ne ye beka say no ya ntiase. Yantiase. Because eka sakawa nko ade a ene mafia the same thing. Media bebia no kore da na mede no kore no beto sakawa ene mafia the same thing. Yes, ewo mo say JM wanka niye ono so ye former mampanin. But Mr. President, agura sabi munyina mwadi sa agura we wa Ghana politics mwa because Mr. President all die be die no so na wo kan all die be die no. So enti no yes enya berry. Yanya Ghana for ene wo se yedi bitu ye hofo. Na moving forward no ye nyina sa suban ye twa so. Mr. President ye gusu a ye kase yai. Who spokespeople ni bi MPP spokespersons ni bi abrantie bi a ye friend Mr. Hughes kwa try to ni Facebook say JM kwa try to ni Facebook hwede obi dia to ni Facebook MPP fo ni bi Mr. President omo hia kasa kire ewrebe bi a ono nso aya okotena TV so ekasa ma MPP fo Okotena TV show ekasama MPP fo ono nso so koya wakoso so Mr. President me di ni nyina ba beto me Facebook no so enye Mr. President yesraw enidie mu a frɛ MPP mpanimfo no asofo na wo ne o maka ne de ye Ghana fo mo be ka kire kora ye pa ne ye betie ye pa ye ntie because that is the political climate in Ghana. But say you who say what free MPP mpanimfo chairman Wontumi Kennedy Japan Esla Owusu Boabia Samoa wo aka say you who say woni o matena Jubilee House table ne ho ene wo makasa say wo muntwa insult in politics ne so a hono ne ye beba be boy nsama say yes President Akufo-Addo finally were taking action. President are taking action, and that is the kind of action we are looking for. But asofo ne de se wo mo meka nkire ye say atem didie no ne ade ne de Mr. President eno de enidie mu a the political climate no Mr. President you need to talk to the MPP people. Mr. John Dramani Mahama you to talk to the NDC people. But Mr. President at the moment no ye kase intolerance in politics pa dia a free MPP for the ho. Atem di dia kosu wo social media nyinara dodo na free MPP for ho Mr. President no kore pa da meka kire wo no. Etie for mama me few minutes meba. Sorry, eja. Obi my husband baba ye ne program intino. En person me disturb no. Enti Mr. President, no kore na mabeka akire wo no. No kore pa enoa na mabeka akire wo no. Dodo na free MPP fo ho. MPP fo, Mr. President, MPP fo. Wo musuban at the moment on social media. Egu anim ase MPP fo no. Omu gu anim ase ankasa. Enti Mr. President kasa kire wo mo. Enti na matagi Eugene Ahin, matagi Kojo Opon Kroma, matagi Kowesuman. Omu nyina, they are all talking on social media. And it is causing a lot of niema. Say when I say they are talking, of course, the likes of minister there or the niema bano they are better ho Kowesuman na no say what the Japan royalties in some many be better to ho na nsheda nko yie no money ade. The point I'm trying to make is that they all know what I'm saying. Say a lot of MPP people are being very intolerant, very abusive towards people on social media. The MPP people, they are being very abusive towards many people on social media. But like you rightfully said, Mr. President, this is democracy. It is democracy. And what was not nipped in the bud many years ago is what has now transpired in Say, like you said, the pendulum na swing here, obia criticizing government. And it is a real shame, Mr. President, say, who are buying that you have suffered the most because of social media. And it through Facebook Live, no money idea you to me. But Mr. President, nyame ni mu nukure ni MPP fo ni binom behavior, foot soldiers fo ni behavior no. Eno na ne ye kase ka woni omotumi kasa ya. Into Mr. President, maybe ye best say in one of your updates, so besa your updates biomu dia. In one of your updates, no, address the whole entire nation, all Ghanaians, because whether we like it or not, no, you are our president. Until 7th of January or 8th, until 7th of December or 8th of December, no, you are our president. Maybe you need to address all of us Ghanaians and our reaction and our behavior towards politics. Address all of us. Don't leave it to the Peace Council alone. You are our president. Address all of us and tell all of us that insult in politics needs to stop. And it starts from the top. The examples must be set from the top. Honorable Esla Usu, mabakasa basa anyhow no on social media, and she's a leader. Yekoka now mabe descending on us. How Akyem sin no wakwa yediope yekoka then they descend on us. Chema wun to me or yediope yekoka they descend on us. Mr. President, yeyan yebeka achiro. Yeyan yebeka achiro. Francis Asensu Boachi, yeyan yebeka achiro mo. To say uba beye MP. Uba beye MP. Behavior na nkrofoni, you know, some of your colleagues, you know. Makamanua too much adodo. Kowe Suman, senior, medi si wo nanso. Monne mo nkrofo ne nkasa. Monne mo nkrofo ne nkasa. Behavior na wo mu yi no on social media no, o mu wi na mo akotena TV so say we government spokesperson. Meanwhile, look at your behavior on social media. Mo ka say ye hu. Mo sure na mo ne nam ne na mo take screenshot of nkrofo Facebook posts. Na temudidie no mo ne ade. Wo sure na wa sha atare oba besia. No wakwa akotena TV so say we MPP spokesperson. Wo be kasama President Akufo-Addo aban. Meanwhile, look at your behavior on social media. Insulting President John Dramani Mahama an hour ago. Moti Facebook so and moody President Mahama atem. Moody na tem when the president na muye adwuma ma no essay eyi enkrofo nyaya temudidie akofre asofo ni Peace Council for kasa no. Moti Facebook so di President Mahama atem. The very issue that President Akufo-Addo is trying to resolve no is the very thing you people are doing on Facebook, yet you call yourself government spokespeople. You call yourself government spokespeople because you know President Akufo-Addo will not come and see your behavior on Facebook. Nana Bedi Etuo will not come and see your behavior on Facebook. Timothy Facebook so na moody President John Dramani Mahama atem. You think President Akufo-Addo will appreciate that? You think President Akufo-Addo will appreciate that? The very problem now was he say what Peace Council says he say mama yen resolve this issue no, is the very thing you people are doing on Facebook, yet you say you are government spokespeople. You say you are government spokespeople. It means that you don't even have respect for your boss. You don't have respect for President Akufo-Addo. Oh, respect man and also we ne kasa mafua. Adia na wasi munjai na wa frega na mpenifo asofo mpenifo say monhwe na mompe mu asem kan is the very thing na 1 hour ago ya moti Facebook so moye mudi President Mahama atem. Na say NDC fo no so sorry na wo mo so start rebuttal ye bekọ yanim. Ye betumi akọ yanim. Mo sore MPP fo bi no foot soldiers fo bi mo fo se moa ne mo. Mo fo se moa ne mo. Moa ne mo. Titiru kura mo se be MPP fo ni bi no na mo gu diaspora ha no. Mo kura there sometimes mo behavior kwada ya na enwanwa chen ye nuanom ni bi na wo back home no kura. Because mo kura de ka ye ya yeti akwento kwada ka we see how democracy is done in the diaspora. And can we see how democracy is done in the diaspora? whoever is writing, I said I don't want any insult and name calling on my thing. So anybody who does it, I'm blocking you straight away. Because this is the same behavior we all have been talking about for far too long, that it seemed as if the president was not hearing us. But finally, the president has heard and he's addressing it. But I feel that in addressing it, the group of people that he called, i.e. the Peace Council Asofo, for a start, personally, I think, say, he should have called the MPP Mpenyufoɔ first. Let us see, let us Ghanaians, let us see with our eyes that you are telling them off. Say ye ni who say what tell MPP, what tell John Buedu, what tell Chairman Wontumi, what tell woman nyina off, that what condemn atem did no di President Professor Nana Jane Opoku, what tell how Akyem sing off, what catch the woman nyina say no violence, KT Hammond Kokeka, Mr. KT Hammond Kokeka votarians and you who's the nyina what stamp would woman nyina tina table. Mako Facebook Live. And now what my price for na baho, ye the near who said President Akufo-Addo is addressing the MPP Mpenyufoɔ na. Then we will know that yes, President is taking action. Then we will know that yes, President is taking action. But to call the Asofo and tell the Asofo to come and tell us that the Asofo they are not talking. President, we've been talking. We've been making Facebook. The number of people who have been talking, addressing these issues, we have some of the Oforiates. Some of the Oforiata people, they will come and insult us. Me family member, they come and they insult me. They come and they use derogatory words, filthy, vulgar words. Vulgar words. They will come and they will use it on Facebook. And people see. Everybody sees everything that happens on social media. Some of the Oforiatas are watching now. Some of you are watching me now. Have I not been making videos calling the president all the time, telling the president that the insults in politics needs to stop? Have I not? Have I not? Have I not? Have I not been tagging the ministers? Mr. President, National Media Commission, Penino or maybe also we need, because I don't see why a Penino take National Media Commission or teho na insults ekoso on national television. Mr. President, look at Net2 TV GH. Net2 TV GH. Shatem didi ekoso wo. Some of us had to start a petition. We had to start a petition to tell a Honorable Kennedy Japan say atem didi no towards a man say esu entwa afede ye ko FBI. Me dibi ma all the ambassadors, me dibi ma UK High Commission, Papa Uswankoma, me dibi ko ho, me de copy, enso so e ko ma Ambassador J Bafo Bewa e wo United States of America, e ho so me dibi ko ho. Any depeto to social media, dibi ko Gender Ministry, me dibi ko National Media, ebesi ne, Mr. President, ebesi ne, National Media Commission. Beka se obi anya adwuma wo. Telephone no kura wo frɛ kura enko, Mr. President, National Media Commission, me na mka me kyerɛ wo. Somebody reached out to me in my inbox. Besine. Tmitsna TV so Ghana Buye TV. It did patem. President Kuramuchumi did at them. Mr. President, abronye DC. Zaman no so kasachre na papa abronye DC. Because it comes across to us Ghanaians to say, when they talk in favor of the MPP, you don't react to it. When they talk in favor of the MPP, when they insult and is in favor of MPP, you do not react to it. That is why this message about this sakawa thing, some of us are not moved. We are not moved. Because sakawa de eno mafia, obi oya mafia biya wa yazan, obi oya sakawa biya wa yazan, enti ni yina ye the same thing. The same thing. Yes, in as much as I agree with you that a former president of the republic should not be calling a group of people Sakawa people, because especially because the current president hails from that particular tribe. Yes, I agree with you 100% that it is wrong. It is wrong. But Mr. President, that is the political climate in Ghana. That is the political climate in Ghana, and this is what we've been talking about for a very long time. And when we do, your people come and insult us, including some family members, Oforiata people. They will come with the last name of Oforiata and they will come and insult. And they know that me a woman, but they will come and insult because politics are blind you. And so, yeah, they nanka yenim say democracy. Any year, ya yenina sebi kakra kubia betwea yebia kaye chichire or mine. Mr. President, these are some of the reasons why Akobane say Nkrofo are disappointed in the MPP, no, or in your government, no. These are some of the reasons why. Because the action na Nkrofo nimseka wo ba be ye President Akufo-Addo ba ebesine special prosecutor action kura ye nhubi. Did the attempt so action so cry ye be who's at least it be one of your updates why address attempt did you know and also we are not seeing anything. Until yet is a walk at us off when they say JM afre sakawa no afre Akyem for sakawa no Akyem for na some of them take pride in being called mafia. Some of them take pride in being called mafia. Mafia no so ne equivalent. And only sakawa and now Yahoo boys. And on actually said there's a lot of work to be done, and I'm really glad that finally, Mr. President, you have brought this topic up for all of us to talk. One thing you said in the video, in your message, was that it gets lost in all the generalizations. But I'm glad you've brought it up for us to discuss this matter. Because this is not the Ghana we all envision for the next generation. We have got to make things better. And President John Dramani Mahama, you can also do better, Your Excellency. See, just like Professor Nana Opoku said when the Asante Hene spoke to her the other day, Asante Hene said, and Professor Nana Jane said something or say, Obia banye. Te meneme mane kokasa. And no kura President, Professor Nana Jane kokasa asemono. Man bi wokumase and MPP ni man papa penny moon charibi. Eye video edidi Professor Nana Jane atem. Papa penny bi aye video edidi Professor Nana Jane atem. Because we feel say or your MPP need to only can be my President Akufo-Addo. Well, President Akufo-Addo does not appreciate that kind of behavior. And no what can't President Akufo-Addo does not appreciate that kind of behavior. Yes, he might have made a mistake himself, and everybody makes mistakes in life. He might have said all die be die at one point in time. You think he hasn't regretted it by now? I'm pretty sure he has regretted it. Because he now realizes when you are caught up in the frenzy of politics now, you say things. And that was then. This is now. That was then. This is now. And we are saying nobody dwells on the past. To moving forward from right this very moment. Are you willing to do better? In the politics in Ghana, are you willing to do better? Let something prick our conscience and let us do better. The next generation have been watching us for a very long time. And I'm to me secondary school to me saw camera EDD president atem. The bia me ye video ameka. Me say dia wo model echere nkwara no is what nkwara will do. Children do what they see you do rather than what you tell them to do. Until when they are watching television, listening to the radio, and all they can hear is Abronye DC insulting people, and all they can hear is Kennedy Japan insulting people, sometimes even insulting the president himself. How Akumsin gallivanting town with a gun, sitting on national radio, admitting that yes, I brought a gun and thinks it's okay. And how comes in then you expect that you come and rub shoulders with your colleague politicians in the diaspora abroad. Maybe we should report you to the House of Commons in the UK and let them know that you brand fire warning shots anyhow. It is a Uber House of Commons. Then they'll know the type of person that you are. Maybe we should put all these things on record. Because minimum sometimes here mobile training our UK House of Commons. Maybe we should put all these things on record here in the UK. It's about time as us subain we ebe jai wa your politics more Ghana. Na yetumi ahwem na ya allow ye mpanimfo no na yetumi akyekere o man no. De ye fe Ghana fo dodo na de ye fe se yaso TV na Samija mfini we te ho ente ye say hey na de baba ye hot on radio hey e de Samija mfini we na eba because ye nim sa atem didie na eba. Hey, and then the way na ebo because he himself him the neighbor. Na sana Kwesi Broni de chechere ne maya ka ye sure ye make reference to Kwesi Broni man. Mo hwe said the abrofo achechere wo mo man. Enne nyina still a modern day slavery. Ye hu kura say ye da show ye modern day slavery. Enunti e Japan royalties deal kura ye na anu ye. Ye said then all liability ye de be ma ye hu. When to me and can't Kwesi Broni say liability ba will deal no ma one and beche liability. Who should Kwesi Broni? Still I use Kwesi Broni. It had to take the Attorney General to make amendments in the Japan contract and tell you people to tweak some of the wording. Yes, I can the liability in our air to Ghana for so because Usro Kwesi Broni. Usro Kwesi Broni. Modern day slavery. Yet Teteho Yashaya si Kumerica. Akranada. Still, we cannot embrace our Africanness until we still subconsciously, we still have to bring the Kwesi Broni way, into Accra Nada, Accra ne Canada, Accra Nada. I am a proud Kumerican. You are a slave. You are not a proud Kumerican. You are still a slave. And on Bob Marley can emancipate yourself. Mental slavery. Mental slavery. Ufri Kumasi. Call yourself a proud Ashanti. Don't call yourself a proud Kumerican. And when the youth are making such mistakes, rather than you correcting them, you add more, you put more energy to it. You think Kwesi Broni will say he's a proud Kumasi person in his country? Look at how they are killing our brothers and sisters in the United States of America. Na yesi Africa. Kayenuanum African Americans come mefi. Adela last year your friend woman said woman said the year of return. The year of return, how many of them stayed? Even though president gave some of them citizenship, how many of them stayed? Majority of them went back. They know they are being killed, but they still went back. They still went back. Instead of us fixing our continent, starting from our respective countries and being proud that we are Africans, regardless of whatever we have been through as Africans, we sit in Africa, we sit in Ghana, and we call ourselves Kumericans. Still, we have to attach Kwesi Broni to ourselves because we are not free in our minds. We are still in bondage, shackles. We are still in bondage. Still in bondage. And when the youth don't know any better and you, the adults, are supposed to tell them better, you don't tell them better, then you start branding yourself Kumerican. Keep going Kumerican. Kwesi Broni will continue to take your gold. Kwesi Broni will continue to take your cocoa. Kwesi Broni will continue to take your bauxite, your coffee, your everything. Until one day Kwesi Broni will come and take you. Until one day they will come and take you. Until they will come and take you. Yabetina kwento Ghana for a good diaspora. Once a year, once every year, and I chere ma about Black history. Once a year, for 1 week, UK 1 week in October, and a Kwesi Broni decided say Obeka about African history, Black history, and the chere nkwara. A whole year, 1 week Yes, lovely, thank you. Take care. Once a week, once a year, once every year, number one, once a year, and a Kwesi Broni decided say Obeka about Black history at the Achere Nkwarano. And in Kwarana yabe wom wa abruchire no kwa dodo na ati abruchire ha enye ye mu bi mu ye ne eden a ye de ye Nkwara no koba ko ma ye kyerɛkyerɛ wo mo no ma Nkwara ne bebre they have no clue about Africa. And so you have Black children abroad who still ask us whether people live on trees in Africa. We have Black children who still ask whether people live on trees in Africa. Kwesi broni beyi advert about bibi ni kurana obeyi amena once na esisi nanim. Amena also ensuo ena kwesi broni oyi kire enipa wo TV so abro kire ha. Na no water aid for advert bi na ye hwe. Eye Ghana omukoye advert no wo Ghana omukofa nkwara omu interview nkwara no wo Ghana. Enkwara ne katwi e wo advert nim. Me bucket wa hwe advert ne sa wo say mami, but I've been to Ghana several times and I know the children in Ghana speak English. So why don't they get the children to speak English? Me say mami, it's part of their game. It's part of their game. Intin me ka kwa kosi say we still have a lot of work to do as black people. We still have a lot of work to do as Africans. We still have a lot of work to do as Ghanaians. The last thing we must allow is political nonsense. Political nonsense. And kambomu de unity, yen to me united da. And no de ye kase unity, ye bet me united, ye di ye hontro. And no de ye fundamental. But let us find ways of coexisting so that we can fix our country, Ghana. We owe it to the next generation. President Akufo-Addo wabe na femu die. President waye na femu die. President is in his 70s. Or koni 80s mu waye na femu die. Meni wumi enunso or say ye nara ya sa sini blah blah blah. Edru meni wonso ye so se yenso ye beye bi na ye de atoa so. Die na wo ye de atoa so. Die na me so me ye na me so me de atoa so ama wo man Ghana. Da bia meka me se ye mu bi mu ayete akwantuo me matena akwantuo more than se metena Ghana. Enti ka Ghana asem kwa de be pa ka Ghana asem ka me nka bi da. After all me get a British passport. Ye nuanom bebre kita American passport, German passport, Italian, ye panka ye nka Ghana asem. But there's something in us. When Yankopon wabo a wo ye there, it pulls you back. It pulls you back. It pulls you back. And to me, President Akufo-Addo or Yobia or Kasa, I feel him from his heart. I feel him from his heart. When we sat with him in his office in 2017, he told us, my husband was there and a group of other people. He told us, Ghana to set the lives of South Korea no money ade. You call yourself government spokesperson. A few less than 24 hours, President Akasa, per solution. Now what Facebook, so now we doing some phone Facebook no so did the former president at him. Na moya sa bed them pona sebe be kura NDC mpanimfo kura ko ka kire John Dramani Mahama say Mr. President, Mr. Former President, His Excellency yesrew be a ha no so wan kan yi nti yempa achemfo no fu yempa wo mocho whatever. Then again, the argument is, how does NDC say sorry to the Akyems when MPP for so by yeteha and at the likes of Mr. Gabia Sorichida, Mr. Nanabedi Tonum, Ekoke can be about. So it's just a mess. We talk too much, and we say things because of politics. We say things because of politics. Sometimes when we are saying them, we are not thinking. We are saying them, we are not thinking. Intiminu me no na ye voice of reason because ye ne tie kire na ye hwe ye mpanimfo no ye na wo se ye twe wo madwen di ba no ma bi no mo so whether we MPP we NDC we whatever we must get to the point as Ghanaians where we can tell our leaders in their face, hey Mr. President, we dey unim say ahade angoye. We must get to a point where we can tell Mr. John Dramani Mahama, Mr. President, ahade angoye. We are getting there. It is getting better. It is getting better, yes. But we have more work to do. And from now going, may government spokesperson be a me who say woodin some phone be or social media be. I will pull you up. And area me pulling lady back on up already. But pulling her up already. And a gentleman back. O be our President Akufo-Addo abaimu. A me who say wo ye bibia. And need the President Akufo-Addo na minimum ne morals ne what he stands for no enko no. Me I will pull you up. I will pull you up. Now the way no coffee squad for no so spoke soldier, foot soldier. Now we nipa da se ni wuti wiase ye frɛ wo foot soldier. Foot soldier ɛyɛ wo de. Wo ye foot obi nase soldier ɛna wo ye ɛyɛ wo de. When presidents say come to the table where the decisions are made, no, wo de one say you deserve to be at the table. Wo de foot no obi nase no ɛhɔ na ɛyɛ wo de. Tena hɔ a enkrofo ye video na mwako video na se na mu didi atem. Ye twe mu youth no kwa ye twe mu adwen de ba no ma bi no mu so a na mu didi atem. Instead say obi ye video a wo de kotena sidin ne tie de nipa na ka no uhwie a wo adwen ho nti na Nyankopon de adwen atu trim oboma wo brains or my brains no to think. The difference between Abrochire and Ghana is because the white people, they think a certain way. That is why they have the results. And an answer, UK ha Boris Johnson say, one with the 500 million pounds, beshe COVID-19 yim, so that one way to me the yes test you, your saliva attested for COVID-19. One more person one to me a test within 20 minutes by using our saliva to test. And nun to the 500 million pounds sterling. The same time, no, Obibini black man so te Ghana. So what they the gold, royalties, kwajibosia $500 million for 15 years. Now why Jane $500 million and yen na fene 500 million pounds. Because pounds emu do $100. Kwesi broni to UK, esi what the $500 million invested in nkrofo and in a system. Because what me yes as a live test in it to me for 20 minutes ya. Ebe buano ama what me so COVID-19 na non-tem. Bibini black man so say what the nekromo gold no royalties what they kwaje bosia $500 million. Say pounds mboa, say dollars whatever. Na what they are infrastructure. Also track record of management and yet before you to me manage ya ye. Before Dodwana, let me rephrase. African governments, let me rephrase that a bit. African governments and kasa mun to me manage a ye. Se ka munim how you managing woman ya ka African ka ye the dad. Enti what is the guarantee se sikeya nanka mokwa koji krai. Anka yebe yusu ni ye. A hono na problem ne ba with a Japan. A hono na problem ne ba with a Japan. So ain't you know, ya we jumaye. Ya we jumaye. It's ya mumma enono enye ye focus no more. You mumma enono enye ye focus no more. Enti said the abrofo ye wo mo government no. Se obi twe government adwen aba bibi so a, it is not an attack. Na modie ye take the word attack. Stop attacking my party. No, I better type it. Stop attacking my party. Stop attacking my party. You are talking like a child. Do you know how the British and the American do you know how the Western governments have been criticized to the level where they've been able to build their countries and build their systems? Build their systems. Systems. It's all about systems. Yeah, dear, we still commission water. We still go and commission water. Water. We still have not resolved the basic amenities of life. Water, food, electricity. From the days of John the Baptist, we are still resolving water, food, and electricity. Water. Common water. Ensure. Nanka in African governments ka uko ye ensure ma won krofo must you go and commission water. Why ya say why? Why? But no, we still go and gather the people and tell them that we have brought you water. Enra me share baby president ko commissions your votary me share papa phone kukurafo ni bi na me say oh enti papa kukura na maami abrewe so all their life they never experienced anything better. What kurase ho sa de ba be ko ni wo ya brand water, it is such an achievement. Brought you water. when Kwesi Broni has been to the moon and back, now discovering different planets. Toilet, your commission toilet, ni niaje. Sometimes when I watch Vice President Bawumia talking about toilets, President, Vice President Bawumia, you are bigger than this. Don't let these words be coming out of your mouth. Keep it quiet. Toilet. You stand in front of national television, the whole entire nation, and you talk about toilet, and the international community are listening to you talk about toilet. An economist, you talk about toilet. Keep it quiet. Ghana for the first time, yes, your scientists ni be babe kon NASA or money NASA for moon no so and no ye betiasie. And no ye betiasie. But toilet. Minister Baku to me quiet toilet na wakoko na nipa bueshia ho ye to me kura kotwa toilet picture be to Facebook be catch say ultra modern toilet. Mani mu na egu ase. African leaders binom. Ya toilet. Ya bre unsuo. Come on now. Come on now. That is why Kwesi Broni will forever. Before I start going into some deep emotional stuff here, because we sit back in the diaspora and it breaks our hearts. It breaks our hearts. It breaks your heart. Look at what Kwame Nkrumah did. Kwame Nkrumah had the vision. Factories. Railway. Kwame Nkrumah trying to get us to be like Abrofono. You buy a railway. Look at how long it has taken us. Say you bet to a railway. So how long it has taken us? Your factories no cry to me restore. Tete factories no cry to me restore. Ba ko pa ye to me my comfy juice 1D 1F comfy juice. I then the comfy juice no any stores munyina. Somebody told me, one of the ministers told me the reason why the comfy juice is not all over the place. Gave me the exact reasons why the kumfi juice is not all over the place. Naka why a factory produce a kumfi juice then a kumfi juice no ke badan ke bi nu abroche ka banan ke kuran ke bi do Brazil ka banan ke kumfi juice kura ka ye ton wo Brazil. Enuanom maminja mo hona menko enti ya be ka kire ye mampani say waka yate ye be koso na ya bohu dewro President Mahama so yesremo. Moving forward, let us all use decorum to do this campaign. You know, the name calling from both sides, it needs to stop. We have work to do. So focus. Na Kevin Taylor kind of focus. Yamin Shramo, why Ghana for Yamin Shrobia and Majority President Akufo-Addo obefa message ewo asopemu. Me say me videos na Jubilee House omutie. Nobody can deny that fact. Omutie pa. Tino nyame hira ye nyina onye obi akese na moma ye nyina ye renew your mindset. It has to be a continuous thing for us to renew our mindsets. Why? It doesn't matter who started. A mistake is a mistake. It doesn't matter who started. What matters is how we move forward from now. That is what matters. How we move forward from now in the best interest of our nation. That's all. That is all. Yamin Shrobia. Bye-bye.